So we're going to be analyzing New York City's weather for for some months, and we're going to start off with June 2021. You can still see one of the days of the frigid Memorial Day weekend, May 30th, where even the high was below average. So you can't actually see that on the graph. And May 31st, which were the last days where they're actually in the 40s in New York City for a very long time. But it's not June, so we don't really care about it. The lowest temperature that we can see on this graph is 55 degrees, and we can see that on June 23rd. That wasn't the case where I lived, as some other days got colder, but June 1st in the city center itself got to 57. We can see this heat wave in June, and eventually on June 10th it lifts. Why does it lift on June 10th? Oh. You were not supposed to see that. I'll have to find a way to edit it out. Why is it on June 10th? Well, because of a crashing cold front that comes in, where you can essentially see how, while it starts off with a very warm morning, you get to your high temperature here, and then the temperature shoots down. But at the end of June, there's another heat wave, where you have nights that get to 78 degrees as their low, and just that. June ends with a 98 degree day on June 30th. It was horrible in the city. And I want to make a note of something. That temperature was due to thunderstorms and was only achieved at midnight. If you look at what the low temperature was that morning, 79. That's horrible. The dew points were escalating, and it was very hot, very humid, but thankfully evening thunderstorms come down that push the temperature back to where it belonged. It was still well above normal, but it wasn't as bad as it otherwise could have been. Then a series of cold fronts pushes every single day colder than the one before it until this day right here, which wound up becoming the first day in 12 years that July in the city would wind up hitting the 50s, and we'll cover that in the next video.